I'm getting down on it. Come on and get down on it. You really want me to get down on it? Nobody gets down on it. Watch us airing it out. We came for all that. Watch us airing it out. Watch us airing it out. Wanna test my power, be the best that hour. Capture that moment. Imagine that moment I just got out.
You know that Richie the Rat, he's a homo too. Did you know that Richie the Rat, he's a homo too? We could have been smiling.
Yo, C.K., the broken record. C.K., you know, C.K. don't have common sense. If we say that we convinced somebody, that meant we were trying to convince somebody of something that is not true. I mean, if I have to try to convince somebody of something, we might be trying to convince them of something that's not true, to do a special job, or to get you out of a hot seat, or to cover the reality of the reality I just got out.
We convinced my mother that I was homosexual with the guy sleeping in my bed. We convinced my mother.
You know, he might be able to convince somebody I'm fag if he could play the whole video game and not a couple of them chopped up. Just a little audio. Just a little Richie Radio reality show. Just a little Richie Radio audio. Just a little cool stroking around I'm sorry, no DX. Well, actually, there's lots of dicks out here. Yes, sorry. Brooklyn owned. And anybody who can operate. I just got out.
Richie, you convinced your mother you was a homosexual?
Well, yes, sir. Because we were trying to convince her of something that wasn't true, because we needed to get that man while I was in my bathroom pissing that she found crashing out in my bedroom, because, he was in there sleeping, when that federal agent would like to get some sleep, he was always welcome to sleep anywhere I had access to. So he could sleep and I could be in the kitchen doing my thing, or I could be working on that microphone, or I could be playing catch out front with my little brother. Sure, man. You better believe it. But we got caught. And we didn't need her to add up the fact that Richie only associates her hanging with cops, because we could not let her know that he was a cop. But she figured it out a couple of weeks later when she almost got shot coming in the door that day. When she spotted the gun in my hand, zeroed into the fucking door while she's freaking holding grocery bags trying to wangle the keys in, and I thought somebody was breaking in. It's a hilarious little story. It's on Federal Bureau of Investigation real live video tapes. You might be able to find it, C.K., if you got supercomputers. But yeah, it's real life reality, real bad boy type shit. And verifiable by that Federal Bureau of Investigation agent. That's you alleged so-called real cops hearing the sound of my ear holes. Get disappointed when you hang up the phone and go, yo, my man's for real. And according to that prick, an off-the-record statement is, that's the best cop you're ever going to meet. I just got out.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's up with that 270?
I got a couple of radios for sale, but I don't see none of you fucking mouths coming in here to get them, so I'll just shove them down your throat. Till somebody wants to take one out the video gate. Till somebody wants to take it out of my video gate collection. Maybe they're the one in the video gate talking to it, imagine that. Audio drive. Now, she walked in and found him. Where was I when that transpired? I'm sure the sentence or two prior to that statement explained the full scenario. How the restroom is on one end of the house and the bedroom was on the other, and twice she tried to get near the bedroom with stuff she was cleaning up, picking up my stuff around the house. I don't know, C.K. It might be a little more convincing if y'all could play the full gates. Y'all might have a shot at convincing somebody. See, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to convince people of something that is not true, which is what we did in the video gate you got your words from to the hilt. A little maneuver that the FBI loved Richie for, and one of the reasons they offered him a badge. I got out. Yes, sir, that big black man is Morris County Prosecutor Office Darrell Saunders. And he is also the tattoo that Sade is singing about in her song that she's washing off her skin. Richie Radio got it out.
You're just getting deeper and deeper.
For you, I'll pick up more than the microphone. Go ahead, Mr. Freight Train. How you doing?
Fine, you can't stop. You see, when you tell one lie, you can't stop lying. It's not worth.
Well, I think CK is more upset over anything that, Richie's a show and prove kind of guy. Richie doesn't ever say nothing that's going to come back and bite him, Richie doesn't ever commit any actions, that's going to come back and bite him. But everything Richie says he's going to do, he does. That's a known fact track record. So CK is just mad that my life might be a little entwined in the highest levels of law enforcement families, the highest levels of government control, and the beautiful girl that I'm marrying. But most and least and the worst of all, CK could not fathom a nitwit like me having 4 badges, 2 of them being police badges, 1 being NYPD, the other one being United States Capitol Police Department. CK could not fathom the man with the master plan, the audio driving sound king, the CB shop guru as being that cat. CK finds it very hard to believe in law enforcement world that there is one cop in the USA that the USAG, the United States Attorney General's Office, has no jurisdiction, cannot issue an order to. Who is this policeman that even makes the top cop in the U.S. Shut up. I don't know. I think CK finds that very hard to fathom. But hey, more power to Richie Radio for being that cop I got now.
You're a fucking phony. You Googled the picture, okay? You don't got no...
Hey, Freight Train, I gotta go 10-200, man. I've been holding it in while I'm sitting on this chair. I gotta go squeeze CK and his little partner out there. Mr. Shut the Blue Blop Up out. I'll be back in a couple.
Fucking phony. Hi.
I think Birdman's over here crying like a bird bitch for the CB Watergate videos and all the comments I made to his comments a couple of days later that he erased all his shit. Check Birdman's history, man. Check all Birdman's comments, check Birdman's history, check Birdman's channel, and check the CB video gauge where Birdman is playing with his lover, Billy 26, calling him a junkie, saying he sounds like Richie, while in the next video gate, they're thinking that he's using to get Billy on his side or to get the transistors. Oh, the transistors, the key to it, the spawn. Well, the money is the cocaine. All the cocaine that Birdman's maliciously keying up and snorting over the mic. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't Birdman. I apologize.
Talking about you? You're a fucking phony.
This guy's Birdman.
Show the 3 badges.
That's CK.
Documents.
That's CK.
Yes, you can't do that.
I bet you your biggest problem with me is the big fact that I'm so real and you're not, and you could never amount to any of that. CK, guess what? I'm sure that cop in your family that you brag about and don't brag about and brag about it when I put him on the spot, ask him if I am obligated or required to show you anything. But I will show you the day I can get you off that mic to Utica Ave to get you to key up and say, yo, and right in my video gate, I want to hear it. Okay, well, here you come and say, we're coming. And then in the video gate, I want to hear you key up in that black that's over the 0 on my meter and say, yo, my name is fucking C.K.187. Yo, Richie, come down the fucking steps because look at me, I'm out your window, I'm waving at you. Leave your camera upstairs, and I'm going to do just that. But I know that's never ever going to happen. CK will just talk about, you were there, you were there. We were around his crib. We were by the projects. Projects 4 blocks away. Projects are behind Utica Avenue. Not on my block. Not where I could see out my window. I don't care where you were around. Like the man said out there, Richie, they talk all this shit, they call you all sorts of names. They paint you up. They paint you up in their form. They want you to be like them. They want you to be their lover, their crony, their get-high partner. They want to utilize your CB shop funds where they tried so hard to stop to get them high. Well, I'm sorry I can't be that coke fiend. Check out the CB video gates made on my birthday by some angel. Some angel. Those are not Richie Radio video gates. They know I ain't got none of them ducks in my gates. Richie Radio. That's the Carl Butana, the whoever that he is, the Italian Butana, who didn't transmit or capture anything that was delusional. He captured the Birdman, a.k.a. the born-again Christian, a.k.a. the Christian man, a.k.a. take it to the CB shop, a.k.a. Yo, show his true colors with his baby fucking dishpan hands. The dishpan hand kid. Baby Nemesis, Little Richie Georgie, is that what that guy called him? And he had the audacity to call his butt buddy girlfriend, Billy 626, a junkie. Say he sounds like Richie, a junkie. And I tell you how easy it is for cell phones and technology to catch a junkie. But you ain't got a video. You ain't got Richie doing hardcore drugs. You got Richie, by his own admission, smoking plenty of blunts on the mic. Putting plenty of blunts on that camera. But you don't have Richie keying up, ingesting, snorting cocaine. Mr. Casey Jones, a.k.a. Baby Nemesis, a.k.a. Birdman. Matter of fact, we can't call him Baby Nemesis or Little Richie anymore. I do not want my name associated with a cokehead. I just got out.
You're a fucking phony. Now he's feeding himself with lies.
But I'm not the phony who was on the radio snorting coke. Am I, Birdman?
Confidence.
Am I, Bird, baby?
You're a fucking phony.
A phony that you'll never come hiding out from behind your cocaine fucking mic to come face. The Birdman's a chump. The Birdman's a new jack to these clowns he runs with. And you know, I like how the man that you fucking came in here and tore up and badmouthed at KKK is your best friend. Wait till I'm going to roll Man of War's New Year in supremely, Bird. Bird, I'm going to get you to fly into my nest after the new year. Guaranteed.
You're a fucking phony.
We'll see about that, Birdie. Bird, baby. Birdophile. Birdophile. That's his name. Birdophile.
You're a fucking phony.
Alright, guys. Freight train. I'm going to let my fans have it for a while. I got to go check on the Richie Radio 127 video gates for Superman. I don't want them waiting till 5:30 to hear a video gate. I'll be back.
Fucking phony. What a fucking rat. He's a retard.
I can't be any more retarded than C.K.187 with only two in the video game, the Little Broken Records. Two junkies, two heroines, two hero withins. Oh, heroin's a woman, my bad. I'm talking about heroin, the drug.
These lies. Yo, one time he said he had 4 badges. Now he got 3. Liars don't remember they lie. I could tell him.
I have 4 badges. 3 badges and 1 credential. It's called a badge, though. Okay, it's a cred. I have an NYPD, a CIA, a United States Capitol, and a DODSO. Gotta go, yo.
Read that. He was pumping gas there, and he said he'd do it on a weekend there. Yeah. That motherfucker don't go out. There are people looking for his ass. They want to fucking break his face.
Oh, I can't.
He ain't gonna be hanging outside. And you know, and the funny shit, Rob, if you look close at the picture, you know, the freeze thing, the freeze frame, you can see that he got bust in his mouth. His teeth got knocked out his fucking mouth. If you look at his lip, you can see where, you can tell when somebody got their teeth knocked out their mouth. Alright? You look at his mouth clearly. They knocked his teeth out. Why? Because he talked too much. He got bust in his fucking mouth for talking.
It's a good story, a good dream, but I had all my teeth pulled out. I pulled some of them myself. You stink? You mean you have no proof? Come on, even Birdman offers up better proof than that.
Fucking 127, the meth head. The fucking almost dug meth head.